What's going on, guys? Watchers back again with another video for you guys. Now, daily content has been coming away. In this video, we'll be discussing about the Chelsea stories, gossip around the club in the last 24 to 40 hours. So if you enjoy my content, please do smash the like button, subscribe if you're new here, and hit the bell notification to stay tuned with my Chelsea. Like I say in all my videos, please comment your thoughts and opinions on each topic I speak about. Now, before I get into the actual stories, I just want to say when this channel hits 10k subscribers, I'll be doing a Q&A discussion. But in these Q&As, I want to, invite other Chelsea YouTubers that you guys also watch. So please comment below who you want to see on this channel. If we get more than 3 or 4 names consistently, I will probably do 2 Q&As. I want to interact with you guys, answer as many questions as possible, and keep you guys up to date with all the Chelsea content during this difficult period of no football. So please do comment below. Please do tune into this channel every 1 or 2 days and stay up to date. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions as always. So the first story we will be speaking about is N'Golo Kante. Now, Daily Star have come out and said Chelsea are becoming more open to the idea of selling N'Golo Kante despite him having 3 years on his contract with Madrid and PSG looking at a possible transfer. Now, I know we touched upon this, during the season, whether we should entertain it or not. I just want to make sure everyone's clear that N'Golo Kante is still the best player at Chelsea. When Hazard was here, it was either him or Hazard. And, the only thing that's let Kante down recently is injuries. And that's the only problem why many Chelsea fans are saying we might need to entertain the deal if it's over 100 million. If he continues getting injured, he's around 29, 30 years old. Should we not sell him? And that's the only argument I understand. In terms of his game, he ticks all boxes. Interceptions, defending, tracking back. He can score goals now. He's got everything. We've seen it over the years. Premier League winner. For me, in his position, best midfielder in the world, in my opinion, from what I've seen live as well. But I understand where some Chelsea fans are coming from. If he continues to get injured, then Chelsea should definitely entertain, over 100 million at this age as well. 3-year contract only as well at the moment with Chelsea. And we can rebuild the squad and help Lampard, a different route. But right now, I want to keep Kante. I know how important he is. I know he's going to come back stronger than ever. I know in big games he turns up as always. I remember the game against Liverpool in the Super Cup. For me, he was the best. And yeah, let's just hope, he's not got injuries similar to Loftus-Cheek where he keeps getting injured here and there. Let's hope he's consistent in his fitness and he continues to play. We shall see in the next season what happens, of course, unless we do sell him, but it's very early days. And of course, PSG and Madrid have always been interested in the player for like the past 1 or 2 years, and they can offer a lot more money than Chelsea can. Obviously, Chelsea are giving him around 250, 300,000 a week, well deserved. He's driving a Mini Coupe, very humble man as always. We know he's probably the most humble player in football, in my opinion. So that is the first story. We're going to the next story from Goal. Now, they've come out with an interesting story. They've said that Chelsea were heavily linked with Lautaro Martinez, but it's Dortmund's winger Jadon Sancho who is the primary target for Chelsea. Very interesting because I read different reports from Sport. I read reports from Goal. Now, of course, the report from Goal is close to Chelsea. He goes to Chelsea games, Chelsea press conferences, Nazar. He asked a question, so I'm sure he's got some type of links around Chelsea, and he's got some sources there. So it's very interesting to see him or, Goal say, yeah, Jadon Sancho is still the primary target because, that gives Chelsea fans kind of some hope. I'm not going to look too much into it. I was a bit surprised when reading it because obviously I know United are kind of more showing that they're interested and they can offer that big money. But in today's world economic situation, I don't know where, from reading some stats and reading where we can get some money and where we're going to be buying players, how are we going to afford Sancho's wages if, we continue to make losses? Because soon I'll be doing a video on how, the situation in today's world is affecting Chelsea right now because every club is basically losing money. We're not playing football and we've got TV rights, etc. So I'm going to be getting into that very shortly. So, yeah. Very interesting. I'll be very happy if, of course, Sancho came as our first, I think he's the most demanded player from Chelsea fan base. But Martinez also demanded as well. I think either of them that come in, I'll be happy. I've done a video on both of them. They're both top players. They're both on not on the peak, but they're getting to that peak level. They can be a generational talent. Of course, they can be world class in a few years. Sancho's figures, double figures in goals and assists this season. Martinez, so many goals in defensive, defensive tactics, of course, with Kante that we've seen at Chelsea. Very fantastic stats in a 2 striker as well. So positives to see about this report, but it's very early days. Daily Mail have also said Chelsea are plotting a summer move for Leicester left back Ben Chilwell, with Emerson likely to depart for Juventus or Napoli. Now, yesterday's video I did say Juve and Napoli are interested in Emerson. They've contacted the agent to find out what can be done, of course. And Chelsea want around 25 to 30 million euros for the player. So now Daily Mail have come out and said, yeah, we want Ben Chilwell as well. I've told you many times, if Chilwell's like 50, 60 million, I can't really say anything because obviously I know Lampard is a big fan of the left back. But if Leicester are continuing to ask for 75, 80, 85 million like Harry Maguire, no thanks. I understand we're going to be getting some money for Emerson. And I did say I would rather keep Alonso than Emerson. But for me, it's not the right move. We need to kind of stay away from Chilwell and make sure we get Telles. As I said, Telles, Ziyech and Coutinho on a loan deal. Total will be about 70 million. And that's fantastic business in this economic situation that I keep talking about. Because people think it's like FIFA, we can buy this player, buy that player, and then sell. No, we need to think about the entire situation. We get revenue from different departments, not just transfer fees, not just wages. We have to be realistic. If we don't play this season, we're gonna have to give money back to the TV rights broadcasters. And I know morally they should allow it with a discount or something, but they have a right to take all of that back or to take majority of it back. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with the Premier League, which I'll be getting into as well. I've got some news on that. The Mirror said the Premier League clubs are under pressure to complete the season because of TV cash, like I just said. Pay more than 750 to broadcasters back, which is a lot of money. Martinez's agent has also come out and said Martinez has a 5-year contract with Inter, and that the news spreading is only from the press, which is very interesting. I think all agents are going to be saying that to make sure they keep everything under control, and maybe Inter might offer more money because of this. We shall see what happens. Coutinho's agent, very interesting comments after Champions League game he played in England, Chelsea. We had a long chat about it. The Premier League is something that he has always enjoyed in and loved playing in. I would probably love to come back and play in. Very, very interesting words. Now, obviously, the agent is an Arsenal fan, but it doesn't say that's going to push him to Arsenal or anything. But, Premier League hinting, Chelsea, we're very close. And this is from Sky Sports that have said this. Very interesting news. And I do expect Coutinho to be a Chelsea player, whether it's on loan or permanent. I do expect it. Him, Telles, Ziyech, and probably Dembele. I've been saying those 4 players consistently. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, Paul Merson, he says some funny things over the years, but I think this one tops it over everything. Willian is world class, and Chelsea haven't got a lot of world class players. Willian has been outstanding. He could play for Man City. There will be teams queuing around the block to sign him. He's a special player, and for me. I mean, he's a great player. He's a great footballer. But I'm not sure about world class. This is what I mean by the term world class. People overuse it too much. World class is Zidane, Iniesta, Figo. I was going to say Overmars back in the days for Arsenal. Henry, Aguero. People that have been at the top consistently over the years. Not Willian, who hasn't scored more than 10 goals in a season for Chelsea in the Premier League or something. You know what I mean? Like, we have to be realistic. But that's what they get paid to say, I guess, man. The Premier League have told clubs to consider restarting training in mid-May, with a plan to start the season again in June. Plan includes rolling out testing machines, allowing clubs to strictly monitor players, according to the Mirror. So there are all your news for Chelsea in the last 24-48 hours. Sorry if it's not been as clear. I try to get this lastminute.com and make sure I upload for you guys. But if you do enjoy this content, please do smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification for more content coming out every single day or every other 2 days. And let me know who you want to see on this channel collabing with me, man. 10k, we're nearly there. Less than 190 to go, man. I can't wait. I'm pushing very hard for you guys to tune in. Well, watch else, guys. I'm out.